I would rather swing at the ball and strike out than to never swing at the ball at all. And that's what life is.
Right.
Life is full of choices. Are you going to get out the boat, or are you going to stay in the boat? I always say this from a biblical perspective. At least Peter got out the boat and walked on water. The other ones never did. He got the experience to walk on water. And that was life-changing for him. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that was part of why he was one of God's dynamic disciples. Because we got to get out the boat. We can't allow our disciples around us or the people around us to determine whether or not we're going to go to that next level.
Exactly.
And who is it? Donald Trump. From what I understand, he has filed bankruptcy so many times or failed so many times.
But he's always
he keeps reinventing himself because he's not a loser. He's a winner.
Yeah, his children are just wonderful entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Especially that daughter of his.
Yes.
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Plus she makes her own money and she's got her own way. That's the one thing women need. Have a kitty, have money put aside, because if you can't take care of yourself, if you're with somebody, they'll really tear you down for that. And you'll be so afraid they're going to walk out that door. But if you've got your own means, they're not going to do that to you. I don't think so anyway. What do you think, Sharon?
I think definitely no. I mean, money's important.
Money is important.
It's very important. I think keeping your education up and your opportunities up and your networking up is equally important.
Networking is so important.
Huge. I really and truly could not have gotten through what I did without my friends by my side.
How long were you married when you went through the divorce?
18 years.
Really?
A long time. Yeah, very long time.
It's a long time.
So,
has he since gone on?
He's moved on. He's married, which is good. He's very happy. And I have to say that I'm also very happy. I've moved forward, and I'm now dating someone, so it's been
wonderful.
It's fabulous. You can.
Don't you feel like a teenager again?
Absolutely. So much fun. So much fun. But your friends are. I think they're just as important as the money aspect.
That's true.
Of it,
the money too.
You know, money is one thing in life, but soulmates are another. They're just something different there. So.
What attracted you to your new guy? Attracted you to the new guy?
His calmness, his kindness. Mary knows him.
You've met him,
He plays a great game of spades, you know. He plays some good cards. He's a giving and supportive person. So, and that's aside from everything else that he does.
Is he understanding?
Oh my gosh, yes. Supportive, understanding. Just probably, I'm very lucky. That's all I can say.
He's very lucky too.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, actually, he was smitten quite quickly.
Did
And
you introduce them?
No, I didn't. But I tell you, when I met her friend, I just said to Sharon, you know,
he's the one.
Good guy.
Yeah. He's a keeper. Yeah, that's what I used to say. He's a keeper. Yeah. And what about yours? How long did it take you to meet another guy? Come on, Mary. We know each other well.
Now, you know I don't like to.
Well, you've met Mr. Right, too, it sounds like.
Oh, okay, that's another show.
All right, Sharon, tell me a little bit more about your business.
Right now, I own 3 online retail stores.
3 online retail stores. What do you
sort of-
sell?
Well, they're all very different, which is kind of the fun part about it. My children work with me.
Really?
And I've had 2 wonderful girls. One's 24 and about to get married, and the other one's going to college, so it's a very exciting time in our lives.
You don't look old enough.
And thank you.
You don't.
They're very supportive with me with the business and very involved in it. But I have one that's called Athletic Store Online, and that's developed around the fact that I am an amateur athlete. I do get injured. We're always looking for
What do you
cutting
sell?
edge.
Tennis shoes?
No, actually, we sell a brand new product called Rock Tape. It's very cutting edge, which is one of the reasons this whole store was even built.
Rock Tape?
Rock Tape. It's the new, I don't know if you watched the Summer Olympics with the Olympic players, or the volleyball girls had tape all over their arms, and you see the cyclists wearing it. Lance Armstrong wrote about this kind of product in one of his books. It's a tape that actually supports movement instead of muscle. So when applied to injured areas or areas that just need support.
So if you're injured just a little, you can put the Rock Tape and go.
Rock Tape on. There's videos on how to do it, and it's just it lifts the skin just enough to let circulation through.
Whatever got you to design this? What happened?
I didn't design it. I found it.
You found it?
I wish that I had designed it. I actually went looking. I had a torn meniscus in my right knee and could hardly walk up steps. And I am a very serious competitive tennis player.
Yes, she
Probably
is.
better in my mind than I am on the court, but you know,
But
wanted
if you
to
enjoy
compete.
it, what doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. I had a great time, and I wanted to compete. It's part of who I am. So I had to go find something to let me compete without pain, and tried several products, and this one was the one. So That's one store. We also have thespoiledoffice.com, which sells a very different product line. It's invitations for weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, announcements. We work with some great printers, and we're bringing some new product on there, which will be kind of fun. It's some nice gourmet edibles.
Yeah.
And then the third store I have is called Decal Gals. And
Decal Gals.
DecalGals.com. It's so much fun. This is even the logo is fun with this. If you look online, it's the store is being loaded as we talk. Things that we grew up with, decals that you put on your windows, your storefronts, your boats, your rocks, your cars. We're selling all of that. So
Really?
Yep.
What gave you the idea to do all of this?
I've owned my own business off and on for probably 10, 15 years now. And I've always been in the custom business. And when I'm not in custom, I end up selling for someone. So these are products that I've just come across over the years that I absolutely adore. Always want to stay on fresh side of things and look at new products.
Right.
So, a lot of fun with it. We're just having fun.
It's fun.
It
just
is fun.
What did you do to
And
reinvent yourself?
another thing too is that whatever your passion is, like for example, I would be in the store, and a lady would say, "Does this match? Does this look good? Does this?"
Yes.
And I'm like, "Why is she asking me that?" You know,
Because
like,
you look nice.
And then what I realized is, okay, you know what? This is my calling. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So a lot of times other people can help you find your niche, your calling. And that's what happened with me is that I would be in the store, just different Marshalls, Macy's,
Anywhere, yeah.
Neiman Marcus, anywhere.
Even
they
in
would
a
say,
dime store sometime.
absolutely. And
Or
they'll
a
say,
drugstore, yeah.
yeah, and they'll say, well, you know, how does these shoes look with this? Or how does this, you know, does this blouse look okay with this? How should I wear my hair? You know, I'm going to a ball, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? And I would be, sometimes I'm in a hurry, just running to get something.
Right, right.
And people would stop me. And
But we met over the soup counter. We were
Yes,
talking about soup.
absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. And so that was my eye-opening moment, if you will, that I said, you know what? I love to do this. I like to see people look nice. So that's when I started Mary's Elegant Touch, because you can take an outfit like perhaps like what Sharon has on and just put a bow on it, or just put a brooch
pin.
on it, or a pin on it. And
Yeah.
she's got it hooked up really nice with those beautiful shoes.
Yeah.
I'm digging all of that. And so little things like that. And like I said, I wanted to see people look nice. And of course, my secular job is that I'm an accounting manager, senior accountant. I've been doing that for 25 years. And after
Really?
25 years, I know a little bit about money.
You had to put it away or spend it. Which one?
Yeah, both.
I have people walk up to me all the time and say, what do you do to your skin? What's on your skin? Your skin is so beautiful. And when I tell them my regimen, they can't believe it, because I use products that are only a few bucks a piece.
Absolutely.
Where people are spending hundreds of dollars on face creams and things.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I should start a business on
You
that.
should.
You should.
How to take care of your body.
Absolutely.
There's some products that don't have to cost me $100.
Yeah.
Like Vaseline for your eyelash remover. Can't talk too much about that. But I mean, maybe that's my next thing to do. I've done so many things. I do a lot of things at one time. My husband says you're doing too many things at one time.
I do too.
Do you do the same
I do the
thing?
same
I
thing.
multitask. I
But
multitask.
But it's healthy
But
for me.
women
It's-
multitask.
It makes me feel
We do.
good.
Yes.
It makes me feel good.
It does. It's part of the drive. It's part of being an
Yeah.
entrepreneur. It's
Yeah.
we have the ability to do it. I say do it.
Yeah, because I get busy. Do you ever talk with your hands?
Can't imagine that.
I do all the time, because you're just so busy. But people sense the energy in you. I will go in the store and they say, my God, I wish I had just a little bit of your energy. So I'll give them a hug. And they say it's like electricity, boom. And I feel good, you know, when they say that. It just takes energy.
And that's what happened with you and me.
Yes, in
That's
the
what
store.
happened.
We got to talk, and I said, have you ever been on a talk show before? And you said, no. And I told you about my show, and I said, would you like to come on? Yes. I said, okay, we'll get together. I gave you a card, you gave me yours, and that's how we met.
Yes, yes. And one of the things I learned from that situation is that,
Take time to listen, you told me.
yeah, the other thing I learned is that you never know who
You're gonna meet.
your blessings come through. And that's why it pays to be nice, to be
Yes.
kind, to be loving towards everybody. Because God uses some of the most inconspicuous people to bless your life. So by just us, even though I was tired that day, didn't feel like talking, but guess what? I befriended her, and it actually ended up being a great thing.
I think we're going to have a relationship one of these days. Really,
yes,
really.
we connected,
Great.
and it was really great.
Because it was like me, I fell the day before Christmas Eve and broke the femur up the front of my right leg. And that was horrible and devastating. But you know, since that happened, it was for a reason, because now when I see anyone with a cane or a walker like I was on for a while, it gives you that spirit. You walk up and I said,
Sure.
can I help you with anything? Or I'll go into Walmart for sometimes some things, and somebody will see me and they'll say, I need a hug today. I'm called the hug lady. And I will give them a hug. And if I see, I just went out to eat with my husband yesterday, and this guy was on a walker, and I said, how'd you hurt yourself? Cutting the grass. I said, don't you think that was a damn dumb thing? I said, you should have done it in a wheelchair, and you wouldn't have got hurt.
Right.
And you get a laugh out of them. They say, you know, I feel really light today now. It's just spreading the word. And it doesn't
It's
matter
actually
what
giving
you do.
a piece of yourself.
Yeah,
And
you're
you have that
sharing.
ability,
You
yeah.
have to give a part of yourself every
Sure.
day. You really do. But that was one thing I remember about you. You've got to be very nice to the people you meet, because you never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, yeah, and you made it very easy too. You know, and even though sometimes you reach out to people, you don't always get the same response.
Because that
But-
person's got pain in them,
Yeah,
they don't
so
want to
they
open
make
up.
sure- Right, exactly.
pain.
So you just don't take it personally, just go on. But you know, when I met you, you were very very embraceable
thank
and very
you.
kind, and I appreciate that.
We really hit it off.
Yeah, we did.
Who knew? Now we're going to have to do more things together. If you got any more things you'd like to share about your business, our time is going away quickly.
Oh, sure, I appreciate that. Actually, yes, please come visit. I mean, there are things on there that are going to be coming up.
Your
new.
website will be coming up.
It'll be on the. I understand on the credits, so I
It'll be
appreciate
on the
that.
credits, yes. It'll be on
And,
YouTube tonight.
But if you can't find us, look at thespoiledoffice.com, and that'll link to everything. And
Say that again?
Thespoiledoffice.com.
Thespoiledoffice.com,
Yep,
okay.
And that partners out to all the different sites. So that's a lot of fun. And there are things that we would talk about that I would like to see put on there. I mean, we have some very new and innovative things. I'm studying a lot on the social network marketing, so we're starting to really venture out there, and would like the opportunity to talk some more about some opportunities that you might have.
Yeah.
And get those out there as well.
Because I'm in very close with the domestic violence issues.
So we'd be happy to talk
I
to you
work
about
a
that.
lot with that. I do.
Definitely.
What else are you going to do? What else would you like to do?
Wow. At this point in time, I'm just satisfied with WellofWater.com. It's a ministry, but it's also a business, Wild Enterprise. And we have a newsletter, an e-newsletter that come out every quarter called Skin Deep News. And we deal with women issues as well.
Do you ever deal with domestic violence, Mary?
Yes, we have.
You
We actually have done a piece on, we interviewed a particular person, I won't say her name on the air, but we interviewed someone last year who, but if I tell the story, everybody would know who she is.
Yes.
They poured gasoline, the husband poured gasoline
I remember
on
who that
her.
was.
Yeah, and we actually interviewed her. And so we're very in touch with women issues, and domestic violence is one of those that we highlight in our newsletter often. But we don't just highlight, the domestic violence side, but we highlight the entrepreneurship, dealing with finances. I mean, we just go across the board, really.
When women break up, you can help them finance with their monies.
Yeah, and one of my foundations called Matt Foundation was named after my girls. And basically what that is for women who are single, divorced, who want to go back to school. And they may need some financial assistance to help them while they're pursuing higher education.
Well, our time is up. We are finished here, but we're not finished. We've got a lot more work to do. I want to thank you, Sharon, for being
Thank
here.
you so much.
I want to thank you, Mary.
Again,
and I want to leave
thank
with my
you.
viewers, our brain only sees what our heart wants to feel. So think about that before you make choices. Until next time.